Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another wonderful, exciting episode of DadDimes. Today we have two very special guests, two people I hold dear to my heart, both my nieces, Ella and Trin. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
And as
In
always,
unison.
I know that's kind of funny.
That was a little weird.
That was kind of like the ring. Sounds scary. If you guys crawl backwards on your hands, I'm kicking you in the face.
We deserve it.
And as always, I have my wonderful executive producer, co-host, Justin.
And as always,
J Daddy, as we call him on Warzone.
it's gotten a little weird lately. But it's all right. We're having a good time. That's what matters.
J Daddy.
So welcome.
Chris, thanks for joining us. Logan's on. I see my mom was on. Thanks, everybody, for joining us on our episode.
Thank you for coming.
It's going to be a great one.
Is it 15?
Yeah.
Like, that sounds right. Season 3, 15.
Yep.
We're getting close to 70 episodes. And I don't know where we're at. We're starting at peg there, and then all of a sudden it'll be 80 and 90, 100, and then, I don't know. Are we going to go to 200?
100 is when we go to this whole collection and we finish it off.
In one night.
One night.
That's pretty good.
That's going to be the last DadDimes. DadDimes. Stomach pumped.
DadDimes.
AA meeting.
I don't know about that. I mean, that'll go against everything we do here on DadDimes.
I mean, Bert Kreischer, he was like, I think people that stop drinking shouldn't stop drinking. They just need to figure out what's going on in their personal lives. Drinking brings out what's really troubling them.
Brings
right?
out the issue.
Yeah, so
Okay.
alcoholism is just, you figure out what's wrong with you, and you're not alcoholic, and you can join us back here on DadDimes.
And just so everyone's aware, this is not doctor's advice, nor is...
Nope. It's just a man I admire.
Oh,
That said
Bert.
it. Yeah. We got a cool bottle today.
Really cool bottle.
We've had it for a year.
Yeah.
This is Kentucky Derby. This is Woodford Reserve. It's the 150th edition of the Kentucky Derby, which Justin brought to my attention. We're at 151.
I was at Costco, saw the bottle, saw 151, and I was like, ugh. I mean, what's exciting about 150? 150?
150,
milestone.
however, is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So let's crack into this bad boy.
We're going to do it. Jesus.
The label's strong.
Oh.
That was lame. Hold on.
That was lame.
A little better.
Where'd you learn that the tap trick?
I don't know. I just did it.
I don't know. That's what we're going to do from now on. I like it. So what's going on in your worlds?
I'm a new mom, so I'm just trying to balance work and life now.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's been a little stressful.
Logan, tell me when.
Shut up.
When? Sorry.
Whatever.
New mom stuff? I mean, that's... Sleepless is a good word for it.
No, actually, we've been getting great sleep.
Crap.
My-
The baby's a
I'm
good
gonna be
baby.
honest. She's the precious angel that doesn't make a fuss.
Baby's a good baby.
I agree.
She really is. She's an
Passes
angel.
out.
She's only had 2 nights where we haven't been able to sleep, and she was cutting a tooth. And other than that, she's been like perfect. She
Yeah.
seriously has been.
Well, normally me and Justin cut a rug.
No.
No. All right.
Oh my god!
Hey, they can't all be winners. They can't all be winners.
You just took me back a little. I was expecting that.
They can't all be winners.
And yours just hit 2?
He'll be 2.
Coming
In
up on
December.
2. In
No.
December.
In December, he'll be 3.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dang! I missed a year.
By that much.
He'll be 3.
Okay.
He's cool too.
Terrible 2s yet?
He's talking so much.
He's an asshole.
Yeah,
I think he's great.
I think he's great too, but I see how he is with my sister, and
Okay.
yeah,
You just got to push him over a time or two. When he
I
says
do?
no, you just shove him.
No.
Have you ever seen
you shouldn't.
a
what
2-year-old
my mom
cry
does
for an
to
hour?
me. Huh?
Have you ever seen a 2-year-old cry for an hour? It's not worth it.
I've had 5 of them.
Well,
I guarantee
bad
I have.
advice.
Every single time they cried for an hour. Usually
no.
because he pushed them over.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
Exactly.
that was the reason. They were crying beforehand, and then I gave them a reason to cry.
Oh. That used to be like the standard. Like, why are you crying? I don't know. Well, I guess you need a reason.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not this day and age.
I know.
That's a place these days.
I know.
Not
Children
back in
have
the day.
feelings.
Only if you get caught.
I'm
Only
going to
if you're good
record
at it.
you.
Yeah, right.
Ask Eric. I used to beat him all the time.
What are you talking about?
He turned out fine.
Yeah, he's an adult now.
He's
I'm going to
great.
call the police if you can make it to the corded phone in time.
Oh, your poor
Oh,
grandson.
no. I know the police are going to take 7 minutes to get here. And in that time, I'm going to beat the living shit out of you.
That is
gonna
not
beat
true.
you till they get here.
That is not. I mean, it was a different time.
Oh,
Yeah.
ever seen Logie Bear cry for an hour?
Oh.
Oh,
Poor Logie Bear.
poor Logan. It's not because of me. It's because of the baby.
Oh, okay. He's over at my house going like this.
So is that how it works? Is it like you're not getting sleepless nights at all because he's awake and you're just like sleeping like a baby while the baby's up and awake and screaming? Like
She's
that?
fucking
crashed
You
out.
have it made.
Yeah, maybe. But I don't know. I always just heard other women talk about it and like, oh, I get no sleep. But I don't know. Yeah, when I first had Ozzy, he would take completely over. He would let me sleep. He would only wake me up to breastfeed, and that was kind of it. So,
That was it.
So
That was after the baby was asleep, though.
What was wrong with
That
you?
was private.
There are things we do not talk about on the show. I mean, no, there's not. We talk about everything.
Anybody knows me, I go for the joke, regardless if it hurts feelings or whatever.
Yeah.
If it's funny to me, I'll say it. I filter a lot of stuff out of here, though.
He made it through the woke joke phase, where like that would have completely like killed DadDimes. And we're in a different phase now.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, bring the jokes back.
Fight the power! Fight the power!
Yeah, in the beginning, you were on fire with the jokes.
Yeah.
And then we had to bring it back because we were getting banned because of stupid things. And then all of a sudden, there's like, hang on a second, our bad. Say what you want.
Yeah. Well,
Even Facebook's doing that. They just changed their rules.
Really?
they just said, say what you want.
Well, no, so like they would ban you for saying anything. They'd be like, "Oh, we fact checked it, and you're an idiot, and like you're in Facebook jail." They just came back out and they're like, "We want to go back to our roots where we allowed people to express what they wanted." I was like, "I see what you did there."
And I'm expressing with my full capabilities. Now I'm living in correctional facilities.
That was good. That was a bar.
Well, yeah, I was NWA, Ice Cube, baby.
Oh, well, they're good.
Express yourself.
He stole it. It's all right.
Yeah. That's a good song. It's classic. So,
I've never heard it.
you really?
No.
Oh my gosh, I failed you.
So NWA was a band.
What does it stand for?
I have no idea.
Trent?
I'm gonna throw this out there.
I actually
That
do
wasn't
know.
my kind of music growing up. It wasn't allowed in those parts.
That's true. The first tape I ever bought was, and it was a cassette tape, was Spice One, Murder She Wrote, something like that. And
So
then the
cassette
first
was a plastic rectangle.
Don't even.
and the first CD I ever bought was Tupac, All Eyes on Me.
Oh, okay. And a CD was a round disc. Okay. I just want to make sure everyone
Thank you,
knows.
thank you.
We're trying to catch up here.
Yes.
Apparently.
Did you smell the whiskey yet, Ella?
Yeah, I did. It made my stomach hurt. I don't know why you keep smelling it.
Well, because you got to try to get the
It
flavors out.
smells delicious.
Does it? It's making right here like
So you
have a sensation.
when you smell each one of these, they all smell different to you.
The vast majority of them. I mean,
Yeah.
so
You
the
get similar notes.
yeah. I mean, the cheaper
Yeah.
ones you can like.
Same to me too.
It smells like burning. This one smells like cherry. I actually get a lot of cherry flavor out of it. Maybe. Well, no, I'm not even doing cherry Coke. You're doing the cherry Coke,
yeah, it's not bad.
but I can smell
It's
cherry
not
in there.
good.
And I like that.
I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, you knew you were coming onto
Smells
a
good.
bourbon tasting show, and then on top of that, we just
Yeah.
banter a lot. But I mean, you do drink whiskey while you're on the show.
Michael
I
told
like
us what
whiskey.
it stands for.
Oh
Trent, if you want to read that for us.
no, not out loud, please.
With the altitudes.
Did you know that the B is next to the N on a keyboard? I learned that from Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
He was looking for the bigger truck.
Yeah.
That's not what he texted.
Thanks.
But he got the Escalade anyway, so that's what matters.
That's moving on, Nick. We have Mary on. Thanks for joining us, Mary.
Hi, Mary. She said, "Hey, girls."
She said, "Hey, girls.
Hey, cousin.
Hey." I figured we were part of the girls.
Nah.
You could be.
Yeah. You don't fucking know my gender,
Uncle
dude.
Justin,
I did.
You do
you
not
are
know my
welcome
gender.
To be a part of the girls, I promise.
I mean, like,
It's a safe space.
we
with
welcome
us.
you.
it would have happened like a couple of years ago when I was trying to make sure that I'm within the proper culture, but now I'm like, I could be me still. It's okay.
You can
No.
be you still.
You don't get it though. It's not like a gender thing. It's like, do you want to be one of the girls? You know?
Oh.
If you come with all the tea, then you can be a part of it.
Yeah,
Come
bitch.
with...
Right.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
that. That was good.
Wow.
But it's not a gender thing. It's just.
Oh, never mind. We're back to. She said, "Hey, dudes."
There we go.
right.
Thank you.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck all that other shit. Yeah.
No, I get it. I understand it. I understand inclusivity. But we're in the world. Just be who you want to be. It's cool.
So Trin, how is Jellyfish treating you?
Well, I had to quit Jellyfish.
Okay?
Why is
I
that?
did. I quit in the beginning of March.
Okay. Before I got them installed. Thanks for that.
It's okay.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. I'm going to go with Govee now. The better, cheaper company.
Yeah.
That makes
with
DJ get on the
Govee.
roof.
Okay. Maybe Govee will sponsor this.
You won't have to go out there and service it as much.
I'm not going to.
Damn. How come you quit?
I quit because I was their office manager.
Yeah.
And we had a lead installer there who was harassing me and calling me derogatory names at work. And
We're
then
going to call him Franklin.
yeah.
It sounds like a Franklin thing.
Frank.
No, we'll
yeah.
put his ass on blast. We got 1.7 million followers right now watching.
Here we go.
He proceeded to go out to the shop and break his own nose and his wrist by punching and slamming his head against the door after we had gotten into an argument about why
I'm kicking my own ass. Do you mind?
I've seen that movie. Okay.
And then from there, the branch manager at the time and the installer Franklin were buds. And
Okay.
so the boss had asked me to lie and pretty much set up an appointment so that we could commit insurance fraud. And I
Wow. Okay.
You heard it here first, insurance fraudsters.
We got a
Don't be a
couple.
part of that.
We got a couple. Fuck Jellyfish, right?
Yeah.
Go with Trim Light. It comes with a lifetime warranty.
Trim light repair.
Trim
Trim
light-
light replace.
Close. Yeah, that's
It's
unfortunate.
going to be their new slogan. I mean, it might
that's
be
already
right?
someone else's slogan.
Safe Light.
Safe light.
Yeah, it's close.
Close enough.
It's already someone.
So Trim Light for all your light needs. Is that where Michael works now?
No.
Oh, he was a They were competitors.
Got it.
Yeah. Michael, I believe, started his
So is Michael with Trim
online.
Light?
Huh?
Does Michael promote Trim Light?
No. Well, now, yeah, I guess so.
I was going to say, for everyone that has tuned in and puts DadDimes as a coupon code with Trim Light, they'll get at least 5% off and a good hug directly from Michael's going to go give it.
The man himself.
Yeah, but
He's hugging everyone.
he doesn't work there.
Oh, sucks to say. You're going to be giving out a lot of hugs, Michael.
Michael, you're going to get a lot of hugs.
Don't you blast a brand without,
You could ask for a reach around. He'll probably do it. I mean,
Right.
Can't speak for him. Baby.
So we're doing these new clips where like every week you'll see like 2 or 3 clips and like maybe a day, maybe throughout the week, and I can never get clips of DJ because he says things that are flagged in a lot of the social media.
Okay.
That was one of them.
but this is our brand, right? I'm the guy that just says what I think. And our viewers love that I say what I think.
Absolutely.
They want the truth. They don't want watered down stuff. So I say we clip it, send it, and see how one does.
You want to do it for the entire week?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Absolutely. That
See,
would be great.
and there's another one.
Because our
don't
thing
we have
says
the-
explicit.
The button.
We have explicit
do
on
have
there.
a
We
button.
start pushing the button.
Okay, see if you
Bring out the
So
button.
so now we could.
You don't have enough buttons.
We should all get our own buttons.
Buttons. Yeah.
So now. Oh look, we got a lot of comments.
Okay.
Preach, DJ. That's what Chris said. Thank you,
Okay.
Chris. I appreciate all
Okay.
your support. Logan said pulling a Franklin. My mom said Michael gives good hugs. And then Isa says, "Hey, lovelies, it's Tina. First time checking on your show. Love this. Thank you, Tina, for joining our show. It's the biggest podcast in Thornton going
Colorado,
right now.
east of the Mississippi. We are biggest east of the Mississippi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
is a fun fact I just made up.
Oh.
Oh, we do make up a lot of
was
stuff.
Put it in the fact book
So-
that you guys have.
So here's actually a really it's not we don't usually post to Instagram.
We don't.
Well, we used to. We didn't, and now we are. We're adding into it. This week we have.
We realize that's where the cool, hip, young cats are.
Oh my
hanging
god,
out.
I couldn't be cool and hip if I wanted to. In the last 28 days, we are up on Instagram 29,544%.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's
we
awesome.
posted 2 things on there.
That is not true.
And you're a cool hip when you do the cold plunge.
I mean, my hips get really cold.
Yeah, I know.
It's
He's
back
got
there.
a cold plunge.
It's back there. It's
Oh,
cold.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Justin's
that's-
my nutritionist, my
Ella's new
comfort
here.
advisor, my
Life coach?
Life coach. What else is there? He's like a man of many talents,
Many trades.
many trades.
That's called a jack of all trades, I believe.
Jack of all trades. I'm a
But-
chaplain.
He's a
I heard
you know?
that. I
Chaplain.
did hear that.
We were going to marry people
On-
a couple
on air.
times, but nobody.
Not yet.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, we could consider.
Oh,
We could-
We could
Michael, where are you at right now?
Where are you? We can
Live
Zoom.
on DadDimes.
We can FaceTime a wedding
1.7 million people. We could marry you right now.
in front of Vietnam, Australia. Australia's a new one, by the way. It's not on
What a trade-off.
Spotify. It's on the Facebook. It's Australia, England, Ireland. They're really into you for some reason. They're like, that beard is
Yeah.
like, they want to massage
My
it.
well, they know I'm native. Ireland's natives, they had fucking a connection because a lot of stuff that I can't remember off the top of my head.
Do you know how
But
far Ireland was from... No, okay.
okay, how many Irish people helped build the country that was treated very, very poorly?
4
4
total.
Okay. Here he goes again with his
I haven't
privilege.
tried this yet. Sorry.
Try it.
Have you tried this?
I don't have my tux.
No, I've been waiting for you.
Michael, you don't need a tux.
I'm not ready.
All right, let's try
Michael,
it.
you don't need a tux. I have a shirt that's a tux. I'll let you borrow it.
Now, you could sip
taste
it. No,
it. I know,
yeah,
I'm not gonna take
don't shoot it.
I wasn't going
Okay,
to.
I saw your eyes for a second. You're like,
no,
here
it
we
smells
go.
Like it burns. No.
It doesn't
It
burn.
will if you shoot it. What's up, Don?
Dan just joined. Thanks for joining us, Dan.
Dan, not Don.
Yeah, Dan.
Gotcha.
Don should be on.
Yeah, he'll be coming on soon.
Don's usually on.
It tastes like bourbon.
Wow. Very flavorful.
My nieces are not bourbon drinkers.
What do you drink?
White Claw.
Pop.
Oh God.
I drink Apple Crown.
Oh.
We have cranberry crown,
No, blackberry.
blackberry. Oh yeah, we have Robitussin crown.
You got big black dick?
I said pot.
Wow.
You smoke pop?
I said yeah.
I mean, you drink pop. Sorry, I ruined your joke.
I know.
Apologies.
Thanks, Uncle.
My niece,
Good one.
she said she drinks pop.
I mean, they have the drinkables now, don't they?
They do.
I don't know. I don't partake in the devil's lettuce.
Yeah, they have like
That's
sodas.
for sure.
and
But it's not a
such.
lettuce anymore. Now it's an oil extracted from the lettuce, which is now infused.
Okay,
into
I don't take the
Absolutely.
devil's sweat.
the devil's sweat.
Yeah,
I haven't heard that yet. I like it.
I just made it up right now.
Oh, it's
You
good.
heard it
This
here
is DJ
first.
DadDimes
Exclusive, baby.
exclusive.
We're not babysitting.
Well,
They are
They're
babysitting.
babysitting, yeah. Michael said, stop being a bitch and come on.
That is not what he said, but it's close.
No, that's pretty much what he said.
All right.
So far, Woodford Reserve, which is like
Just
the
take a
most,
sip, get
this
a
is like
flavor of it.
the foundational
You don't have to drink
bourbon out there.
Yeah.
Woodford's always been great. Like it's always been a good go-to.
Jack and Cokes. I mean, obviously it wouldn't be a Jack and Coke.
I used to do Woodford and Coke. It depends on what. I see your face right now, and it's saying this is amazing and it's delicious, and you're not going to be a bourbon. Okay, I mean, you know, at least you're trying though, and I appreciate the try.
There's so much going on. It's like barbecue sauce and wood and vanilla. Like,
You wanna
and
get that last one?
nail
Yeah, I
polish
got you.
remover. So,
It is not nail polish remover.
Not at all.
but I'm getting all of those notes.
You might like Widow Jane.
Oh my god!
Why? Why do you say that?
Because Widow Jane is terrible, but I mean, you might like. I don't know. You might not.
What is this? These are new.
What?
Glycerin balls. Oh, since the last time you've been on, we chill it.
So you drink it. There's 3 different variations. There's neat out of the bottle,
Right.
right? There's chilled on a glycerin ball, which is only going to
Enhance
cool your
the
drink,
flavor.
but it's not going to water it down. And then we add the ice ball to start to do a dilution process, so you can have a different flavor palette as you experience the bourbon.
Yeah, and each time, so when you chill it, it actually brings out some different notes inside of the, brings out different notes of the bourbon, so it gives it a different flavor. Not all the time, but a good portion of the time. And then when you dilute it, it brings down the alcohol proof to take away that burn for you, and it changes the flavor again. Logan said Jack and Coke vanilla is that for me. I actually know she drank it all, so sorry, Logan.
But just so you know, that is the latest Jack and Coke variation.
It is.
Which is the vanilla, and it is absolutely phenomenal. If they start selling that in 24 packs, that is all I'm going to buy.
Yes, exactly. And then in addition to that, you can find all of this stuff that we are drinking today at Cherrywood Liquors on 136 in Colorado next to Starbucks.
Next to Starbucks.
Yep.
Our buddies over at Cherrywood.
In between the laundromat and the Starbucks, they'll get you taken care of. You tell them DadDimes sent you. They should. I don't know if Chris can confirm this, but
they give hugs.
They should be giving hugs, Chris. If not, we'll let Jesse know. I'm just joking. We made that hug stuff up. But
that is not true. If you tell them you're from DadDimes, they will hug you.
Yeah.
They will hug your wallet every dollar.
Goddamn time.
But it's not going to be as much, and you're going to have plenty of options that you're not going to find at any other location.
Tina said, "This is a question for the moms.
Ooh,
what do you do to self-care as a new mom? Any
that's
advice?"
a good question.
That's actually a legit.
What is
good
self-care?
Question. As a new mom.
As a new
self-care.
mom.
A 15-minute shower.
I like this because she can give a different perspective from me. I have a toddler and she has a baby that she can't really walk away from like that.
Yeah. Logan's very helpful, when he's home. But up until just a few weeks ago, I was at home with the baby.
Yeah.
And so it was insanely difficult to just shower or go make a meal. So it was mostly trying to throw ramen together while she was napping for 15 minutes. And so it's not necessarily that she's been a difficult baby. It's just she's a baby, Yeah. And I think me being a new mom, it's super hard for me to walk away from her, even though I know she's okay. So it's been hard to balance that. So I feel even me just finally putting makeup on or caring about what I'm wearing or doing my hair.
Coming on DadDimes?
Yeah, absolutely. Getting out of the house is definitely self-care. Yep. Trent has to sometimes pry me out of my bed. Hey, let's just Logan too. Just go. Let's get out of the house. And,
and I think you benefit, which a lot of women out there don't benefit from, and that's having a partner that's actually involved and just he gets home and his priority are his kids.
Absolutely.
And so I think that benefits you a lot. A lot of people don't have that.
No.
I would like to say I was that same guy, but reality, I got home, I'm tired. I wasn't as involved like I should. I wasn't involved like Logan. Logan's a really good guy, so he really helps you out.
Oh yeah,
very much
I'm
in that
so
process.
With him.
Yeah,
he's been the best at.
He's a fellow plumber, so I mean, he's a really good guy.
I actually used to tell my grandma, so my great-grandpa was a plumber, and my grandma would always tell me, oh yeah, he built my mom a bathroom and her own bedroom, and so when I was younger, I always thought, I want to marry a plumber.
Yeah. Hey,
I
you got one.
I manifested.
Yeah, so did I. He built me a bathroom, too.
I built him a bathroom.
It's so romantic.
Hot and
So
cold
good
are
for you
mixed up
guys.
or whatever.
It doesn't matter.
Before I was
Water's water.
Actually, it's China, so they mixed it up, and I hooked it up correctly. But
They deserve the tariffs, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your advice?
Yeah. Self-care. Self-care.
Self-caring,
Toddler.
I would say, is everyone in my family loves to have him over, so just being able to get all the laundry done, folded, put his clothes away. I know it doesn't sound like much, but
I mean,
I find
that's
the
everything,
joy in those
right?
things.
Yeah.
Being able to cook the whole time without having to stop, give a snack,
Yep.
open something.
And
That's a good one.
same thing with Michael. He's a present father as well, right? He comes home and him and Amias go work. Well, I don't want to bring up the car, but Michael got in a car accident, and his baby is dead.
Oh.
His car.
His car. I was like, holy crap.
His car.
I was like, I find it's weird that you're here right now. We haven't went through the process of grief. I mean, what the? I'm just finding this out on DadDimes. What is going on?
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't. I was saying I was going to bring up. You and Amias would go work on the car. He would be out there, and his wife, his muscle shirt and everything. But I didn't realize. I apologize.
It happened.
They both changed my oil the other day, though.
Oh, see? So they're still doing it.
So did you get a new car?
I did. I got an Audi.
Oh. So I saw this random car in the DadDimes only parking space, and I was going to tow it
He was.
I was gonna have it towed because I was like,
Was it over on Saturday?
it didn't have the permit or it didn't have like the placard saying like former dad. Like it didn't have anything, and I was like, I don't know who this is. I think we should have it towed, but
got confirmation from our security
Yeah.
that it was Trins.
Yeah, we got it cleared.
Michael, I really do feel bad about bringing your car up. Can you tell me the year, make, and model, and we will have a moment of silence here on DadDimes for the car.
R.I.P. Michael Jr.
I want to be able to send her off right. You know,
yeah, you got to really put
I
it
know
out there.
the make and model.
you do.
Yeah, what was it?
What is it?
It was an Infiniti Q60.
Oh,
If we
okay.
could please get a moment of silence for a Infiniti Q60.
Her name was Lucinda.
Lucinda.
Or Lucille, I'm so sorry.
Lucille. Oh, she's disrespecting it, Michael. I apologize.
I don't know where that came. Oh, that was good.
I thought you were going to start playing Green Sleeves.
I mean,
At last, my love, you prove me wrong.
he has a voice of an angel, doesn't
Thank
he?
you. That's all I know of the song. Otherwise,
That's where
I
Ella
could.
gets her voice
Green sleeves, something.
Yeah, I don't know about
It's like a mix of Fergie and Jesus.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fergie and Jesus.
I appreciate. Oh shit, I'm babysitting now too.
I'm in. Hang on a second, make sure I got the right one.
Oh man.
All right, so you were on season 1. Was it season 1?
Yeah, last March.
Damn.
Was it? Carry the. Was that season 1 or season 2?
think the
Season 1
first-
because you hadn't got sick. It wasn't July yet, so you weren't
yes.
sick. So.
I think we were the fourth bottle in. I'm dead serious.
We've
There
had,
was
we've
nothing
had more.
on that.
We've had
we-
so much more.
We did have some questions about this. This is not a
It's not a sticker. No, it's
this
real.
is actual dedication to our craft. This is full dedication to our craft. Every bottle that's back there has been appreciated. Minus one, Widow Jane, fuck off. Everyone else was pretty
We're
good.
gonna give it a second chance.
And I feel like everybody should know it goes all the way to the floor. I was under the impression it was the shelves you're
It just
seeing.
keeps going.
It just
Yeah,
keeps
it's all the
going.
way to the floor. So
Yeah, it's real. That's DadDimes After Hours. We give our guests one drink of whatever they
Whatever
like.
they want.
And we got some good
I
stuff.
know which one's gonna be tonight.
what?
Oh, you'll
Is it a
find out.
surprise?
We can't say it on air. It's inappropriate.
Oh,
The BBD.
It's oh my god! It's all ice. by the way.
BBL
I did not like it with them.
I thought I finished.
You didn't like it chilled.
I didn't like it chilled.
Okay.
That's correct.
It didn't look like you liked it. Not chilled.
That
Oh, no,
made
I
it so
did.
much stronger. I
It
feel
was
like.
delicious.
This
And it
will
can.
bring it
It'll-
down. By the way, if
Yeah,
you put
it'll
ice in
enhance
it, it will dilute it, so it will bring it down quite a bit.
I'm gonna appreciate that.
Thank you, sir.
I'm going to appreciate all of that. So you have self-care, some kid hurdles. Any of those yet? We'll start with the baby.
Kid hurdles? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, like okay.
Challenges
Well,
that you didn't
teething.
expect.
Teething's
Yeah,
gonna be
She's
one.
she just started teething,
Okay.
and so
She hasn't gotten through that yet. We're going through
no,
that
yeah,
currently.
it just started. So, like I said, Ozzy has been an amazing baby through and through. Up until like the last 2 weeks, there's been one day out of the week, and she wakes up every 30 minutes, and then I have to latch her on, and it's just so exhausting. Like they say that when you breastfeed, it is equivalent to running like 10 miles or something like that, right?
Damn.
Something crazy.
Done that.
You need to
And
start
so
breastfeeding.
it literally takes like from my body, and so I feel like it just it's so exhausting. So then I had to work the next day, and she was up every 30 minutes to 2 hours, and I've never experienced her like not sleep through the night, and so
Yeah.
that was a new adjustment for me.
Yeah.
That was crazy. She's like a new baby.
Yeah.
It's going to be a new baby every year.
Oh, yeah.
Every few months, all of a sudden you're now doing something unexpected. I've never seen this. And I think Didi, you brought it up. Like at some point is I want them to talk, and then they start talking. You're like, oh god, I missed Simon.
I missed that.
And then I want them to walk, and then you're like, oh, where do they go?
No.
I told her when she got to the house, I was like, "This is my favorite stage," because she's about 6 months now.
Mm-hmm. No, 7. She'll be 8. And
I said about.
Okay.
It was rough. It was a rough guesstimate. I got 43 kids of my own, trying to keep track of kids' age.
That's fair.
But like that time period, like from about 4 months to about a year, that's my favorite time with the kid because they just like to hang out and they'll lay there and cuddle with you. Mm-hmm. And then they get to a point where, like you were saying, they're skedaddling, they're out of there. And you're like, fuck, I went to go set this cup in the sink and they're gone.
Mm-hmm. That's your toddler right now.
Yeah, oh yeah. She is.
Yeah.
And mine. They're the same
She's
exact.
a handful.
Yeah.
Tell us.
I wouldn't change it for nothing.
What's the current hurdle? What's the 2-year-old hurdle that you are?
2-year-old hurdle.
The challenge that you are overcoming right now.
He's 2.
I mean,
I know, geez,
That's the
there's so
hurdle.
many things. He doesn't know what he wants ever, so it's time for bed, and it's, I want to lay with my bluey blanket.
Yeah.
And we'll get the bluey blanket, and he said, I want the gray blanket, and then
Yep.
we'll swap it out for the gray blanket.
The exact
and
same thing.
Yes.
He wants the bluey blanket, and
Yeah.
if I have the refrigerator open because I'm cooking, he wants to shut the fridge, and if I happen to get to it first, it's a full meltdown in the kitchen.
yeah.
And
He wants to be helpful, but you're like, you're not helpful.
Yeah.
You're in the way.
You're
It's
slow.
it's the bluey blanket or it's the mommy blanket.
Yeah.
And it's like, I got you your bluey blanket. And
He was going to say booby blanket. He's making it weird.
bluey blanket. And this kick, I haven't drank in a while. This is.
It's been at least.
Oh, yeah.
Uncle
Week.
said banquet twice.
Whatever. It's good stuff, guys.
I mean, it's not bad. I mean, we didn't even talk about this. It is 45.2%, 90.4 proof.
Which is a lower proof for us.
Yeah.
We're usually in the hundreds plus, sometimes.
120, 130.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, oh man,
I remember.
it's fun.
My favorite point. My kiddo was in a rocker, right? Couldn't talk yet. Could scream and cry, but you put her in the rocker. She enjoyed it. I just started teaching at one of the universities, and I think I was 20.
2, 4, 6.
I might have been 26.
Who do we appreciate?
All I know, it was super young, and I was like, I shouldn't be teaching college. I shouldn't be like in front of these people. I haven't earned that privilege. So I did everything I could to prep for these like classes. Like, how am I going to teach it? Like, what lessons am I going to teach? And I wrote everything out, and I presented my my first lecture to my I think 6 months maybe. And she's like going back and forth, and she was completely sleeping. I'm like, all right, and this is where we're going to be looking at. We're going to be talking about this, and this is the direction we're going to be going, and we really need to get some depth in this. And by the end of it, I was like, all right, babe, how was it? And she starts bawling, and I'm like, oh, it was that bad, huh? But you'll never forget that. Like, it was like this one thing where, like, all right, interacting with this thing that doesn't talk, but doesn't judge you, doesn't do anything like that. But man, when they're upset, you are aware. They tell you.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
And sometimes you
I
wanna
realized I shouldn't do this for the
stab
rest of my
somebody.
life.
Mila gets into a lot of predicaments at school. She's a friend that involves herself in her other friend's drama.
She's passionate.
And she's that's
Reminds
exactly
me of
what it
me
is. She is
when I
so
was young. I
passionate
was
when
just
it
gonna
comes
say.
to her friends. Dad, this boy came up to her friend, and he said this to
Isaiah.
her. And so I went up to him, and I said, "You don't talk to my friend like that." And I was like, "Yeah." And then she had a problem with this other boy, and she was like, "He pushed me," so I pushed him down, and then I punched him. And I'm like, "Well, if he touches you, you fuck him up." Like, I have them call me, not mom. Let's. I'll smooth it out. I know a guy. No, I get my wallet. I'm like, I got a buddy. His name is George. Slide that over, and I'm
That's
like,
not enough.
He's
That's
got a
never
friend.
enough.
Oh, what's his friend's name? Also George. So the $3 I have in the wallet go to the teacher. But
I don't know if you have Venmo or not, but
do you accept reach rounds? Because I'm pretty good.
I know that principal, and she does not.
No, she doesn't.
Okay, whatever.
And now you
I
know.
know. Mila, she can't get in fights then. We got a couple comments. Dan said, wish you guys could smell the wings I'm smoking right now.
Me too. Thanks.
We have a meeting first thing in the morning, Dan. So, actually, I'm going to be off tomorrow. Never mind.
Are you?
Save me some. Yeah, we got court tomorrow.
Okay.
So I took the day off because
Gotcha.
usually it frustrates me.
Focused.
And I'm not going to deal with
Right.
work.
I hear you.
And Michael said it's weird because he don't treat Dad like that.
Ooh.
He only treats you like that.
It's crazy.
That is
Which I do notice. My toddler, she doesn't listen to Mom nearly as much as she listens to Dad. Although I struggle with the blanket. I know the blanket thing. It's mommy blanket or bluey blanket. I can't say bluey blanket. Bluey blanket.
I don't know what he's talking about. Like, she is a complete angel all the time. All you have to do is give her everything she wants. That's all you have to do.
Perfect.
Oh, that's it?
That is it.
That's the... We unlock the code to women. That's the secret.
Do you know what she's asking for?
No.
Yeah.
I know.
No, Uncle Justin, I don't think you do.
Every single time I know exactly what she wants, and I'm like, okay, yeah. So you want this? No. Okay. So you want chocolate? Deal.
Red Bull?
Hang on a
Here you
second. Your
They're
parents are gonna
picking
be
me up in 20 minutes, so Red Bull it is.
or double in the Red Bull.
He picks
Zoa.
her up with her diaper bag and puts her on the curb. Waits for
With the
Auntie to
Red
pull
Bull.
up.
Yeah.
Oh
I know
no,
how to
he's
do this.
holding her. He's holding her. It's like, oh, she just had fun. The Red Bull hadn't kicked in yet.
She was such an angel. She just got up from a nap.
And she's like, today we had my other niece, Kennedy, over. I get home from work.
Yeah.
My wife has to go pick up the kids from school. And I'm sitting with them. And so before my wife leaves, she's like, they've been on it. Like, they've been going back and forth. They're fighting over kid stuff, right? They're both toddlers.
Does Kennedy talk yet?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Oh, she's Amaya's age.
Yeah.
I always okay.
Yeah.
Yes. I
And
forget that.
I'm sitting there and I'm watching them. I'm trying to work still because I'm still working from home, catching up on emails. And then I'm watching them, and Kennedy will grab at the thing, and then Aaliyah goes and takes it from her, and then Kennedy looks at me and she's like, "She took it," and I'm like, "Aaliyah, give it back! Like, what are you doing?" And she's like, "No, I'm playing with it." And they were such. It was my child that was being the problem. But when my wife got home,
Yeah.
I went to the basement and actually got work done.
Yeah.
So
Nothing
And
but
they
work.
still actually continued to go neck and neck because then my auntie FaceTimed me
Oh,
so that
yeah.
they could talk to Amias. And Aaliyah and
And then
Kennedy.
Amaya's got in there like, wait till I get there. Oh.
well, Myas is 1 day older than Kennedy.
Just you wait. I'm going
Yeah,
to elbows down.
yeah. He's got the cutest cowboy boots I've ever seen in my goddamn life. I'll tell you that.
He's so handsome.
I know.
He's so sweet.
He takes after his uncle, I think.
I mean, that makes sense.
Probably.
I think so.
Uncles.
Uncles.
You know what? Honestly, though, I will give you that because I think that Amias looks exactly like my sister. He looks like he has Michael's features, like the sandy blonde hair and the little eyelashes, but like those eyes and like everything about my nephew's face is Trinity's face. And
Trinity
I've always
used to-
heard that Trinity looks. Oh my God, she looks just like DJ.
I would take Trinity
sense.
places and they'd be like,
Constantly.
"Oh, is this your daughter?" I'm like, "Nah, fool."
So
No,
what's really
that's
weird
valid.
is we take Aaliyah places, and we get the best looks.
Oh, yeah.
We get the best looks from the younger crowd. The older crowd's like, they give us not
They
the
get
best
a little
looks.
crazy.
We've actually been complimented twice at Costco
Twice.
how cute our baby is.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought so. And then we got some bad looks, and we're like, "Oh, you're one of those, huh?"
Asshole.
Asshole.
It's a new time, dickhead. Yeah, we'll the next time we go, we will definitely I'll play into it a lot more. I think the second time we played into it a little bit better, but I'm gonna go full gay on him. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, she is such the light of our lives."
Did you go into it or did he just do it?
You know.
Next time you need to swing your hips on Justin. Like,
I'll get in. I
pushing the
mean,
buggy.
I'll make it really awkward.
He's the taker. So
That is not how this is.
His hip swing.
You know what you should do when you and Justin go out to the store is get those Ray-Ban glasses and just keep it on recording so we have it for documentation. Because
We should go
see you,
live.
Marv, you old fucking asshole. It's, like, it's always the
going
old
live.
people that give us like.
yeah.
They're like,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm like,
Every
oh, you're one. Okay, I get
There was
it.
two
I understand that.
lesbians, and they were fucking pretty ripped, and they were they're like, oh my gosh, your guys' baby is so cute. They said it like with the girl voice though, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. And then we continued on. Justin gets red.
I mean, it gets weird.
Justin gets. The first time I was like, all right, okay.
Yeah, our baby's awesome. That's cool. Man.
The second time I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Justin gets real red because he's a white feller and they're more colored than the coloreds. And
Oh my gosh.
rude.
I hear you,
it's
Justin.
real.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I know where you come from, Justin.
I mean, I came from like a.
we got one of these guys on Twitch.
Are they doing some things?
Yeah, something about Streambo.
Like,
some
oh,
shit.
sell something to something or another.
Yeah, but we do got a comment from Tina.
Yeah, what's up, Tina?
First to the host. What a great voice. Thank you so much. I'm assuming she's talking about the
It's the angel
of an
voice. It's
angel.
okay.
She said, wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow.
If you could please send that to my wife so she can appreciate it a little bit more.
Or American Idol, because
so
we need to
how
make
do
some
you-
more money.
Either way.
Yeah.
How do you manage to blend your own interest
Ooh.
with the demands of parenting with tips?
These
hold
are
on.
great questions.
What
want
tips would you
questions
give
like this.
other dads trying to find that too?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a balance whether you're. For me, I think there's a balance whether you're a father or a mother, right?
Yeah.
You can't spend 24/7 with your kids.
No.
You need your own time. So, like for me, I make my own time. After the family has gone to bed, I'll go down and I'll either work on invoices and watch a movie, or I will play video games. No.
That's where he's at.
Is my boss on? She timestamps my stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
It's
Okay.
You don't fucking know.
Okay.
You work from home.
Yeah. You're in my office.
Yeah, I know.
This
Second,
is
second office, by
this
the way.
is my remote office.
He's on
Yeah.
my beat room.
Anyways,
This is my beat laboratory.
My beat laboratory.
you try to make time for yourself. For women that you find an interest in when your husband or your
It's
significant
gone
other
now.
gets home, you let them take over the responsibility as a parent. You take your whatever time you need to be able to accomplish. Whether it's just you're sitting on the toilet for 15 minutes and you just need that time on your phone.
Jesus. Get off your phone.
No, I mean you do what you need to do for.
I was just
Your
going to say,
personal
I
stuff.
feel everything that you have just said,
Thank
I
you.
feel like is
Thank you.
exactly what Logan does. Logan comes home
That's what I think.
and takes care of
He's-
stuff,
he's
and then
diminishing-
he'll be like, hey, babe, the baby, she's fed, she has a bottle, she's changed. I'm going to go to the bathroom, and I'm like, oh, okay.
15 minutes
and then
on
he'll
TikTok,
he'll
right?
be like 15
Yeah.
to 20 minutes watching sports betting, watching
So
actual
why
sports.
do you force him into the bathroom to do that?
I don't. He likes being in there.
That
we
doesn't-
have a front room. We have another bedroom.
He's got to take a shit. That's
No.
why he's in the
For
bathroom.
15 minutes?
I think he just really enjoys it. It's like really his
You can
golden
get your phone if you
throne.
want.
Because I've even offered like, hey babe, I'll leave the room. I'll go in the kitchen and start cleaning. Do you want to just come and do that in here?
No,
and
the
he's
toilet.
like, no, I'm good. I'll be back in 10 minutes. And I'm like, this has been 20 minutes, but that's fine.
Okay.
And so I just feel like if that's what brings my love peace and that's what he enjoys, then I'm not going to question him. Do what you do. But
Oh.
okay.
Good answer. Good answer.
They rehearsed that.
Someone else needs a break or morning to sleep in. Oh.
The problem. So
Oh.
the problem with my wife is she doesn't sleep in. Even when she's given the opportunity to sleep in, she knows I'm not a morning person. I'll stay up with the kids all night. I'm not a morning person.
You're not getting her. Even if my auntie's not sleeping in, what she wants is to lay in the bed and not be disrupted. Like, you go handle whatever's going on outside of the bedroom door. She wants to lay there, and whether it's on her phone or stare at the ceiling fan or whatever it is, she just wants to lay there. That's what sleeping in... Is
Okay.
that not, sis? That's what sleeping in is.
See,
Like, I
and
might not be sleeping, but I
She's
want...
never broken. So this is why we have DadDimes,
This
because
is why
I'm
we have
breaking
dead
it
time.
down.
she
for
has
you.
never explained that to me.
Honestly,
and now I
because
know.
it kind of seems like it's a given,
Yeah.
but then I
Oh,
know
it is not.
No, it's not.
It's
not.
a woman
It is.
Hold
thing.
on.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
it is.
It is not a
Thank you.
given.
It's not a given
Okay.
No.
because men are fucking simple creatures, right?
We don't
You
read
have to
minds.
say
You can't
hey,
tell she wants
dude,
to lay
this,
in bed
this,
and not go
this.
help
No.
Mila with
No.
homework. You
Uh-uh.
can't tell.
What is
Mila's
simple?
not doing it. My kids don't get homework, by the way.
That was just a little
I
playful
mean-
example.
See, once again, you got to tell.
You're upsetting me.
Once again, you have
All
how
right,
many
this
daughters?
has been Dad Dimes.
Right.
No, but I mean, so if you actually think about it, though, like when you say
When you say sleeping in, you mean I want to sleep in.
Okay,
Yeah.
but technically, if you're waking up at 6 a.m. every single day for how many years,
You're on
like you
maternal
cannot
alarm.
sleep in.
That
But
part,
being
that
able to
part.
Okay.
lay in bed a little bit longer, not have to get up and make breakfast,
Okay,
so early,
so
not have to
say
get up
that
with the
then,
toddler
right?
and change the damn diaper. No,
Say
because
that.
Written
read
in the
my mind.
context.
I'm not.
Right.
read my mind.
You guys have been married for like 50 years. You don't know her.
No, but I
No,
mean,
I
so
don't.
like,
Auntie,
Get
I'm here to
know
advocate
her.
for you, Auntie.
when,
What else
when
do you
the
want me to
question
say?
comes,
Let us
you
know.
know,
Yeah, let
So-
them break
I
it down
love you,
for us
Auntie.
because, like I said, I always tell my wife
I
I'm
would-
fucking
okay, listen.
semi-stupid.
But
Well,
why are you only
mostly
paying attention
stupid.
to sleeping? Because my auntie said I would love a break or a morning to sleep in. A break.
well, that's all you have to say.
Yeah,
That's all you have to say,
Said.
and then it's done.
Said.
let's get some men comments in.
So,
No,
but
no,
this
listen
is-
here, man.
have you ever
Never.
heard this thing of, you know, so what's going on? What's wrong?
Okay,
Oh,
period.
nothing.
Chris, read Chris's.
Obviously,
Justin's
something's
talking.
wrong. So what's going on? Oh, nothing. Obviously, something's going on. Unless you verbalize what's wrong or what's going on or what
Are
you
Are you
Can you-
generalizing us?
Hold on,
Because
can
I
you let
communicate all my
can
feelings.
you let my co-host fucking speak?
You
We're
let
the
me
guests.
do what I need to do.
All right, this
you
has
want
been
our
an episode of
opinions or
Dad
not?
Dimes. Where we-
Can't keep ending it.
where do
All right, Justin, I'm sorry. I mean to cut you
No,
off.
no, no, no.
Answering what you're saying.
No. That's what I'm saying though. Like, there's all of these things where well, I wish I could just sleep in a little bit more. Okay, so I'll take the kids out. That's fine. But you know, are you sleeping in, or do you just need some time to yourself? Do you need some space? Like whatever you need. And
Say it.
That will
Okay.
be provided. But all you have to do is
No,
just
let me tell
say
you,
it.
there's a reason
Say
why
it.
we say things the way we're saying things.
Yeah.
I'm saying sleeping in
I don't-
because
I
I don't
don't
want you
wanna-
to disrupt me
hold
either.
on.
No, you,
I'm
you
semi-fucking
are aware.
stupid.
You're
No,
aware that
I
I'm
don't want
awake.
to fucking have to decode
I
shit.
talk?
I don't want to have to
talking.
decode it.
Can
Just
you
tell
let
me
my
what you
sister
mean.
talk?
I was speaking.
This is called toxic masculinity. You're being
Because you have a deeper
Well-
voice, you could talk over me.
Let me explain this to
you're
you.
being
Well, I forgot my
gaslighted.
point.
Right?
I forgot my point, so go ahead.
Let me mansplain this to you real
I
quick.
gotta
Yeah.
I'm sorry, babe. Go ahead.
I forgot.
Even better. We'll go to the comments. I have the wife tell me she wants to sleep in, and I handle business with the
Done.
kids, and I
Sleep
trade
in.
off taking the kids to
I
school.
remember my point.
Okay.
No, I remember
Sorry-
my point.
sorry, Chris, I couldn't
So,
finish the
sorry,
comment.
Chris. So, we don't want to have
We don't
to...
like that name, Chris.
I don't want to have to ask.
Yeah, well, we don't want to tell you that, like, hey, I want the kids to think I'm sleeping in, but you know that I'm up here, you know, on my phone, because that gives you an opportunity to go and bother her. I want you to think I'm sleeping. Don't come in the room. Leave me alone. Yes, right?
That is correct.
If it was like, hey, I just want to lay here in bed for 45 minutes after I wake up.
Ooh, this is a big comment. Hang on. I have to expand it. Okay.
All right, we're shutting
Jesus.
comments off.
Wow.
This is no, Dad Dime is not a comment section. Remy said hi. I love you, Remy.
Love you, Remy.
Hey, Remy. What's up, man?
Hey, Remy.
Babe, I'll get to your comment. Let me read the first ones. If I let Trin sleep in, my day goes better.
You're going to skip over Chris's?
We're going to get there.
I would just read Chris's.
Okay.
Michael said the first thing I just said. I always let her get a good 30 minutes before she has to get out of
Wow.
bed. Cool.
30 minutes, huh?
Remy said hi.
That adds up real quick.
I love all the advice DJ has for the girls and what he wants them to expect in a relationship. To be fair, I have told him many times I want to sleep in.
I had a feeling you did, Auntie. I had a
feeling too, Auntie.
You
Hey,
communicated
I
that
get-
once or twice.
I give great advice. I'm a piece of shit person. I don't do what I.
That is not true.
You're not. You're
I
great.
say no. It's
can
true.
approve.
She's calling it out right now. I'm a piece of shit person. I give good advice. I don't fucking follow them out. Do what I say, not what I do. Fuck. That's me. I'm sorry, babe. You married somebody
What
that's...
about practice
You
what you
married
preach? That doesn't
the
even make
light.
sense.
I didn't say practice what you preach. I said
I am.
do what I do, or do what I say, not what I do. It's different.
All right.
Yeah. I got a lot of trauma from my childhood that makes me not a very
I
good
can see
husband.
Really, I really actually think that it's really shaped you into a great person.
I don't
think that
know.
you were actually went the opposite way. You could have been.
I could have been a lot worse.
could've
Trust me, I could have been a lot worse,
talk
but
about
I'm
that.
not where I need to go, for sure.
Well, you own a home. You have a bunch of kids that are thriving and doing great.
No.
Oh,
I mean,
honestly.
yeah, the kids are doing good.
Okay, no. Let's put it like this.
Why did you say
What
that?
family watches this?
All of them.
Okay, well, sorry.
All of them.
No disrespect.
2 million
Maybe I shouldn't
viewers
say this,
right now.
but what about you compared to the?
Well, yeah.
To the what?
I'm better than a lot of people.
Okay, that's okay. It's okay. It's all right.
Relatives.
That's good.
Sorry, Chris.
He's trying to say something.
You read half of mine, not the whole thing.
Don't let me speak.
Hold
as
on.
my
Yeah, I gotta. Hold on. Sorry, Chris. I apologize. I have the wife tell me she wants to sleep in, and I handle business with the kids, or I trade off taking the kids to school so she can relax. The only thing I didn't even fucking say, Chris, is school so she can relax. I read most of the comments, though.
But I cut you off, remember? And
Yeah,
we
you
went to
did.
my
Oh,
point,
you did.
So we didn't get to finish his
So
point.
my niece is rude. I'm sorry.
So acknowledge Chris.
I
No,
I
went back to the
apologize
point.
about my niece. My sister
Don't
said
apologize for
Chris
me.
is trying
Don't
to,
her.
apologize for me.
on behalf of my nieces. I apologize.
I'm sorry for him because I'm not sorry.
Chris is trying to say something. Oh, okay. Don't. Okay.
It just keeps going, man. It just keeps going.
Oh, see, I've been a good person. I'm sorry, Chris. Not cool. I apologize. Michael will give you that reach around we promised earlier in the episode. As behalf of DadDimes, we apologize.
I like those.
So we have to add this in at some point. Didn't the coach of the Nuggets get fired?
Oh yeah, Mike Malone and the GM. I don't remember his name.
He lost the boys in the locker room.
Why are you speaking pig Latin over there? I don't know fucking no sign language.
I said he lost the boys in the locker room.
I know, but Trinity's over here going,
What did he get fired for? What did he do?
sending you still signals like
Losing
in
the
baseball.
boys in the locker room.
He did
He lost the
something.
boys in the locker room. Actually, there
They weren't really caring. They were doing whatever they wanted.
I
no
heard
respect.
there was an altercation inside the locker room
Gotcha.
after the game, and then
It
Mike
cost him
Malone
his
got
job.
fired, and then the GM got fired, but they never got along to begin with.
It happens.
In reality, the GM, I can't remember his name. I'm a little upset about Mike Malone.
That was to
Joffrey.
Logan.
No, it was fucking Logan. What's his name, man?
Come on, Logue.
He stopped watching us.
No, he's still going.
Is he Logan?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
I don't know. Possibly.
possibly.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll have a bone to pick when we get home.
Calvin Booth. Thank you, Chris.
There it is. Calvin
See,
Booth.
Chris.
Chris is on.
Once again, I want to apologize for cutting you off, Chris,
Chris.
because you came through clutch.
Clutch.
With Calvin Booth. I mean, I'm upset about Mike Malone, right? Aren't you?
I am.
You
I liked.
care?
I liked
like Mike
his hair.
No, I care because my uncle cares.
Thank you.
Well, you know what? I am. Let me tell you why I'm upset.
mind.
I really actually never thought I'd have an opinion about something like this,
Yeah.
but Logan's friend
Avid.
got him a ticket to see the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
And so Logan told me, and I've been really excited for him. So I was like, "Hey, there's like no chance he'll be knocked out of the playoffs, right?" And he was like, "Yeah, no, definitely not.
Well, I
like
think
we'd
we're
have to,
15
we'd
now.
have to really, fuck up for it to happen."
Which we've been.
And so then I, check with him 4 days later, and I was like, "Hey, how's it going?" And he's like, "Dude, it's not looking good." And so
games
then
skid.
I go to work, and this girl, we're sitting at lunch, and she was like, "They fired the Nuggets coach," and I was like, "What the hell? Isn't the playoffs soon? Like my boyfriend's supposed to
Yeah.
go to a game."
It's a big deal.
So the only reason I have an opinion on this is because my man is supposed to go see that damn game, and why? I don't know. Like, what
if
are
it
they
comes
doing?
back disappointed, it's not going to be good for you or Ozzy.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
actually,
think
he's
he'll be all right.
right. But he's like pretty chill. But I just feel so bad because I'm like, gee, my boyfriend, like,
Why-
he
he
expects
was
small
looking
things
forward
out of
to it.
life, and it was, this was like one small thing that he was really excited about, and it
he's
seemed like so
passionate about
sure.
the Nuggets, for sure.
And so it just really upset me, mostly for him, and that's why I have an opinion. Because
Yeah.
really, I don't know
matters.
what the hell they're doing, but they better come.
Oh,
So sorry.
Oh, shit.
my God. You
Sorry.
did not silence your phone before
Yeah,
dad
no,
times?
That was
this
her
is
alarm for bedtime.
This is a birth control alarm.
Birth control.
Take it. Right now. Take it.
Right.
Actually, no.
Wait,
Actually, I'm not going to comment.
No. Her body, her choice.
Her body, her choice.
Thank you.
Yep.
I don't know if you learned that or not.
I mean, I ain't got to carry the kid.
Yeah, that's what I'm going.
Tad. I mean,
Really?
you want more
What the
water?
hell?
Yeah, Trent's fucking drinking your ass under the
Sister,
table.
I'm really surprised by you right now because
I'm
that
surprised by
soda
you.
is...
You're really letting us down, Ella. Logan, what's the score of the game?
Uncle, I said a 10.
95, 70. But it's the ice.
It's the ice. It's the.
Let me tell you why I'm taking it slow. I started getting a little warm, and then I felt like I was talking a little fast, and I was starting to
They hear you.
stumble over my
they hear you.
words.
It's okay.
Hey,
Sorry.
we got
It's the
rappers
Dad
in our
Dimes way.
family.
See, that's why. So I was like, let me slow down because I'm getting a little excited. So I was like,
Trinity's over here sending fucking still signals to Ella. Like,
I do want to know,
catching them
though,
all.
what is life after the jellyfish?
ooh,
Oh
it's
my
been
gosh,
fun.
I've been spending so much time with my sonny and my man and my sister.
Okay.
and just
Yes.
not your uncles though.
grandparents.
I mean,
You live in Timbuktu.
Uncle, you work. What are you talking about?
I'm pretty
I
sure-
hang out with people who are
I'm pretty sure we need
either
a
part-time.
DadDimes manager because, like, there's
Yeah.
one.
He doesn't.
There's a lot of work that gets done that needs to be spread across. And if you're free, we need a producer.
hire me.
We do need a producer. we need somebody to Google shit. They have a spot right behind this over here.
Sit over. You wouldn't-
No,
he's
we're
always like,
fucking sending them here. I don't know why you're. Hey, can you do that? Like, I want to be.
Harry
I know-
He's always like, we're gonna hide them behind the wall. And I'm like, we have a terminal over here.
I want to go like this and be able to talk to him. I know you don't want to move your inheritance over.
My comic book collection.
Yeah, your inheritance.
That's it, man. You know, it's
What
good.
are you doing?
They're doing the
I swear, me and Ella
We're
were
communicating.
sister thing.
twins.
So what are you gonna do?
Look at your mom said she's going to call tomorrow and hang out.
Mommy.
Wow, I'll go out
Hey,
tomorrow
Mommy.
too.
Nah, I can say Cap. She's
I
not gonna
love
do
you,
it.
Mommy.
She's
Well,
not
I
gonna
have to
do
work
it.
tomorrow, mommy.
Mommy.
Mama.
Mommy.
Mama.
Mommy.
So
Mama.
what are you
I
gonna
love
do
you,
after
Mommy.
jellyfish? What are your plans? What are your aspirations?
What do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
She wants to be a midwife.
I do want to be a midwife. I want to go to
Midwifery?
school
She wants to
be
go
a
into
midwife.
midwifery.
DadDimes midwifery. That's our. Like,
Justin
that's our
said
spin-off.
I was a fucking stupid ass. for saying
Midwifery is not a word.
Midwifery.
He made it up.
It's a
It's a
legit
great word.
term.
You guys
It's
make
great.
up a bunch of facts. You can't make up words.
So
Midwifery is not a word. It's an actual profession.
DadDimes has 2 spin-offs now. We have Thigh Guys, which is actually doing really well.
Very good.
A lot of photos of
They
thighs.
funded the bourbon.
Not this one. This one we bought a long time ago. And then DadDimes midwifery.
Midwifery is an actual thing.
We show up when you're in need.
Okay.
We got a few comments on there. My sister's going to take off tomorrow. My mom said you could come to lunch with me, and
should.
my wife said I'm off tomorrow.
We should have a big
I'm off
family
tomorrow
hangout
too.
then.
So
Wow.
are you saying we're all going to brunch? I'll
What
take
I'm
it off.
saying is I'm going to be on my computer
Yeah.
working.
You're
tomorrow
working. You're working.
from home.
I get it.
Should I text my boss? I'm just kidding. I just started this job.
What do you?
What are you doing?
I'm a dental assistant.
She makes
Where-
sure your
where
teeth's
at?
clean.
Arvada Dental and Implant Center.
Oh my God, that got really.
Hold on.
Arvada Family Denter.
Denter?
Arvada.
Denter?
Arvada Family
Okay.
Dentistry
Blanket.
I know.
is owned by one of my really good friends. We call him Dentist Dave, David Zeilen. One of my really, like, I've known him.
No way.
Wait, it's not the same one, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think it
It's
is.
not.
Because I know my
Is his-
owner
what's his last
works
name?
with us. and-
Zeilen.
No, I
Okay.
work for Dr. B Dog.
Yeah, B-Dog.
Okay, so you are working for the wrong company. We'll
I'm
get
going to
you
throw
set
this
up.
out there. I'm excited that you're doing what you're doing right now, and I'm excited that you're going to
Thank
thrive
you.
what you're doing.
Thank you.
Yes.
Zeilen, though, like at some point, you know,
He's badass.
Okay, I'll give that a try. But let me
do your
say
thing,
one thing.
get your space, enjoy it. But I know a guy.
Okay, and that's good to know. But let me just tell you. So, dental assisting is one of the most
bro?
abusive fields you can work in. Like,
Really?
Yes, it's ridiculous.
Who
like
abuses you?
thought
the
it was
doctors.
being a husband.
When I first started
So you're
working in
missing out.
dentistry, I had a dentist that would throw instruments across the room if you didn't have his gloves laid out.
He won't do that.
He would
Really?
he would flip trays. You can ask my mom.
I'd
she
beat
worked
his ass.
Mommy.
Personally.
Mommy.
But and then on top of that, like I work for so many dentists. They're super shady. They overdiagnose. They just want.
Yeah.
He doesn't do that.
They just want money.
He doesn't do that.
I'm going to give a shout out to Sugar Bugs because those people at Sugar Bugs are absolutely
What is
amazing.
Sugar Bugs?
Sugar Bugs is a dentist office that has specializes in kids. They're so
that makes
great.
sense.
Please, one thing I would like to say as a dental assistant,
Yeah.
please take
Brush your
your
fucking
kid,
teeth.
No. Yes. Yes. Brush your teeth. Floss your teeth. Floss, please. But
started chewing the mineral eyes and
take your children to child dental offices. It is so frustrating having kids in grown-up offices and
Fuck them kids.
They can't no, seriously. In the dental office, yeah. Yes. Take your kids to damn
That's the dime of the week.
Fuck them kids.
Seriously is.
No, we haven't got there yet.
We got
We're
some
getting
comments. I really want to get to this one because I want to prove Justin wrong. I'd rather get to do this.
my dog.
Midwifery, it is a word.
So do you go to school to be in?
It's
To
not
be a
wifery.
midwife,
Not midwifery. Why
To
midwifery?
Do you go to school for that,
You
or
go
do
to
you just go
midwifery.
to like baseball camp and like you're the catcher?
You can do the internship, but
There's an internship.
there is
yeah,
an internship.
for
That's
midwifery.
correct.
Really?
In the midwifery field.
So you don't
Sorry,
have to go
Professor,
for it.
you're
You just
wrong,
go intern?
Dumbledore.
I mean, I've never heard of the field of I know midwifing or being a midwife. I've
No,
never.
it's not midwifing, it's
Midwifery.
midwifery.
I don't think that's the actual term.
It's
I am going to look it up
midwifing.
now.
It's not midwifery, Uncle. You
It
lied
is.
about
My
that.
wife said it is.
Auntie?
I'm going to put it in the Urban Dictionary, and then it will actually be a term.
Google
I
it
feel
right
like
now.
asking my
I-
chat
I-
GPT.
I'm-
Auntie said it is a word.
Thank you. Thank you.
But you
Moving on.
Moving
Since I was
on.
right on that subject. Sandy is right. Fuck them kids. Inside joke. We
yeah, you
obviously
wouldn't get
didn't
that,
it.
Uncle. It's between me and my sister.
No, it's between Chris and my sister.
So, question for you.
Sorry.
I
so,
mean, no. Me, my mom, and my sister. This is
So,
my sister.
Aaliyah calls me Dose. Am I Uncle
That's
Dose?
so cute.
Oh,
she just
no.
calls you uncle.
So,
like the number 2 in Spanish.
I call you
Dose?
Uncle
that's
Jess.
it. So, I'm going to be Grandpappy Dose.
Grandpappy Dose.
May 23rd.
Hold on.
We should place a bet if it's going to be before that date or after that.
It's going to be on that date.
Sure.
It's going to be before that
No.
date.
It's going to be on
Hell
that
no,
date.
it's not.
Dad
You know
Dimes
how rare
Pool.
that is?
My dad's birthday.
My grandson is going to be born before that. And I keep getting a 17 or a 6.
17, that's my day, Uncle.
When do they
My
do?
too.
The 23rd.
May 23rd.
May 23rd.
Oh, shoot.
They just
That's
recently
next month.
That is next month.
went to the doctors, and when they did the ultrasound and everything, they're like, the baby sounds so healthy. The baby's already turned and ready
Huh?
for birthing position.
Oh, needs a
Oh.
midwife. Are you going to intern that day?
I'm gonna be there.
Is she going to
I'll
catch?
do that. I'm not. I mean, I don't know who's invited,
Be
but
there at Bree's shoulder.
I'm gonna be there when my son says, "Dad, come here."
Yeah, me too.
Ever since I
Yeah.
found out Bree was pregnant,
Dads,
I actually
come here.
keep convincing her.
Papas,
I'm going to throw this out there. I get the text. I drop what I'm doing. I'm there.
me too.
Done.
Yeah, Eric's gonna call us and say, "Papas, I need you."
Yeah. We're bringing cigars and bourbon.
Yeah.
That's how you bring in a baby.
Yeah, it is. Especially your first.
Now you're
grandson.
getting into it. Now you're enjoying it a little bit more. Now it's not so bad.
Yeah, you're
You
right.
just have
You're
to get
right.
into it. Like you
You're
have to
right.
lean into the bourbon, and all of a sudden you're like, all right.
I
terrible
was giving
still.
it time.
You don't
Yeah.
embrace the bourbon embraces you.
Oh, I gotta hit this in.
Definitely embracing me.
Big hug.
We do need to. We do
Little
need to get into
hug.
something kind of serious, man. Buffalo Trace is gonna increase their prices on all their shit because they're flooded right now.
Oh, I
So
heard
Buffalo Trace, which does
Pappy.
Blanton's, Pappy,
George T.
George T,
All of our
regular stuff,
favorites.
all the good stuff. They're flooded right now. So because of that, they're gonna
Where
be
are they?
somewhere-
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
that. Frankfurt.
Yeah, but they're going to say, oh, because of all of this stuff that happened, we now have to increase our prices. So all of the stuff that
Which
we
is
really enjoy,
bullshit.
they're going to double, triple it.
Rob joined. He said,
Oh.
"What's up? Sorry, late to the
Yeah.
party. Hey, better late than never, Rob.
We always appreciate you being here, man.
We know you had hockey tonight,
Yeah.
and we're just assuming."
And I'm going to put this out there, man. We were supposed to have Aaron Anders. I really appreciate both of you, like stepping up and being in here. Aaron is a good friend. He was in a hockey accident. He was playing hockey. He got tripped up. It might be a hockey ending.
Damn it!
Kind
a
of
career-ending injury.
Yeah, I mean, he's like
Holy shit.
not getting
Rob could
paid
relate
for
to
what he
that.
does, but Yeah, it's a thing. So, swift recovery. We hope you're going to do amazing things.
Oh, yeah,
but
absolutely. Hockey's a crazy sport.
they get a little nutty. Yeah.
Absolutely,
Oh,
yeah. No, if that's the one thing. If Ozzy ever told me of all things, like you
Yeah.
could do whatever you want, but if she told me hockey, I'd be like, hell no.
No, she needs to be
Hell
a
no.
Golfer.
oh
golfer,
my
yes.
god.
Golfer,
A damn
tennis.
golfer,
And
yes.
we got two
Yeah.
guys that
Yes.
could coach her up to a certain
Done.
level.
Get her in there.
She's gonna be
We'll
amazing.
do
Yeah.
it. Even boxing, I don't care. Like,
No,
get her in
golfing,
there,
no.
but-
Golfing.
Okay,
You want to tell you how many concussions you get from golfing? Zero.
No, you're right. That's a very fair
Well,
point.
you know.
that's not fair. I hit a couple balls where I think
It
I
came
gave,
back at me.
Well, one came back at you, but I'm pretty sure
I
I,
haven't
hit
golfed with him
fucking the old guy.
Yeah, no. And I
So-
probably get that from you, so no.
Before we
No
get into
golfing.
that, there is one detriment to having kids. Mm-hmm. DJ was at a point in his life where his kids were in school. They were thriving. They were doing their things. They were getting their education. They were like, "Ugh, damn, we're getting smart. And we have to be in school from this time to this time. And during that time,
Yep.
we were able to improve our golf game.
Significantly, by the way.
We were like, he was
I hit a
steps
hole-in-one.
from being on the PGA,
Steps.
and then had another baby.
Oh,
And then
no.
all of a sudden, can't go golfing.
No.
Start
I,
over again.
I strongly believe in vasectomies.
Oh,
So
I
does
had
he.
I had a
He had one before the
vasectomy
latest baby.
11 years ago, and my youngest child is going to be 3 in August.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Hey, when the good Lord says, "Hey, you're not done yet," and He hands you another child, you just
When
embrace it
another
and
baby's
say,
a coming,
"Thank you, Lord. I will embrace this."
yeah.
Amen.
And she better do it. She better cure fucking cancer.
Praise be.
Right. This
Hey, you
would-
can't say praise be. It just came back, by the way.
I bet it did because of this show that's
Yes.
trending.
We
Oh
got
my
3
God.
episodes. It just has made tail.
No.
Just came back.
Yeah, by the way, I'm trying to get
I've already
home.
finished them.
No,
Finished.
I've been taking my time because
Have you caught up?
Because Michael actually.
caught up.
I haven't watched it
No,
yet. I got it.
Michael texted me last night and he was like, "Hey, have you started watching Handmaid's Tale?" And I was already like, "Don't play with me." No, I haven't.
See?
I have not. And so I told him, I was like, "No," and he was like, "Dude, you're gonna." I don't remember if it's the first or the end of the set. You're gonna cry.
Praise be.
And so then I was like, "I wonder why I'm gonna cry." Watched it, bawled, and I was like, "Oh,
Don't say that. 'cause
got
we haven't
it."
watched it
Hey,
yet.
you get that from your
I'm not
uncle.
giving you any
you
hints. If
get
I
that
told
from
you
your
why.
uncle.
Yeah,
But-
he
You
cries a
do
lot.
get that
I
because
cry a lot.
I didn't cry.
No,
but
that's me and Michael
I
have
know
this
that
thing.
Michael's gonna cry,
Yeah,
my sis
me
is
and
gonna
Michael
cry.
and Trin have this thing where if I cry in the show, we know Michael's gonna cry, and it's gonna tug at Trin's heartstrings, but she'll never get teary
I
eyed.
won't.
She does
So
it.
every time, so that's how we always know.
sorry, I'm just-
Oh, we got a
Yeah.
praise be on the old vlog.
Let's do the things.
Praise be, Chris.
These ones took forever, by the way.
We had to have a special order for you
Oh
guys.
my god. These were sent out. They took
Our guy took special care of you
hours.
because you mean so much to us. And our laser guy took care of you.
We love you, laser guy.
Aw, shut up.
Yeah.
This is so.
You
So-
didn't get one the first time.
So if you have a family photo,
Take it down.
you need to take it down because this is where
This is the family photo.
this is
For sure.
the new family photo.
We don't actually,
Put
so
it
we'll
up,
hang
sis.
this.
Yep.
So whatever you have, you're like, this is the most valuable thing hanging on the wall.
this is so
Comes
cool.
down. Here comes the plaque.
Thank you so much, Dad.
Thank you, guys.
My mom said
I
that show
appreciate
makes
this
me
so
so
much.
mad. Get back in the kitchen, woman.
I know.
Is what Justin was thinking. Not me, Mom.
I would never
Love you.
think that.
My grandma did not say get back in the kitchen,
wait.
woman. Just so you're clear,
No.
sis.
This is awesome.
Well, no,
I appreciate this
Grandma
so
said
much.
that, and Justin, with his eyes, told me get back in the kitchen.
I would never say that.
That's. Did you see his eyes?
his
Look at
eyes.
That did not come
Respectfully,
out of my
that's
eyes.
how we all feel about grandma, but only because she's such a good damn cook.
That's true.
So seriously, grandma, get back in the
Graham.
kitchen. But all the other women, do what you want.
Lenny said, "If you're a piece of shit, God knows."
It has like so many different things to it, right?
It smells so good.
Absolutely.
If you're a piece of
You
shit,
know-
God knows you won't give you any of your own. I'm worse than some people. Real dads.
True. You know what this reminds me of?
What?
Outdoor lab.
What?
Our great grandpa.
Say outdoor ed.
Outdoor
Outdoor
lab,
lab.
yeah.
I loved
Same,
outdoor
same
lab.
thing.
But no, our great grandpa had a shed
Great Grandpa Duffy?
Yeah.
Loved him.
Where
let's
he
talk
would
about it.
only,
Such a good guy.
Yep.
yeah, he
Love
was.
Great
So
Grandpa
that's the grandpa where that made me sure that I wanted to marry a plumber.
Oh, I mean, I didn't know he was a plumber, but he inspired me.
Oh.
No, Great Grandpa Duffy was.
Look how
I love Great
connecting.
Grandpa Duffy.
Yeah, he was great. I personally thought he was a great guy. He couldn't hear much, but I loved him. But one thing I remember about him is he couldn't hear anything I was damn saying. I had to scream, and then he would be like, "I can't hear you." So then I'd come back in his room and start
Irish
screaming.
fella, by
and
the way.
yeah, Irish, and my grandma was Native American Spanish. But I remember he'd go, "I can't hear you," and we'd come back in the room, and I would scream so he could hear me, and he'd be like, "I have my hearing aid in your. Why are you screaming?" And I was like, "What the? Okay, sorry, Grandpa."
That was Grandpa Duffy.
But he would always take us into his shop, and he would always let me. He would saw the wood, and whatever was left, he would let me hammer it together.
Yeah.
And this is exactly what it smelled like. And Trin probably doesn't remember because at that point I was
do
like,
remember.
"Really?
Trin was a
Really?
little
I
shit
was
skinny
7,
back
6'4", so you were 4.
Yeah, I remember.
That's so weird that you remember that. I barely remember that, but this smells exactly
So
like how it
these are
smells.
handcrafted.
Yeah,
These are
it
beautiful.
seems
So
like
These are
these
it.
handcrafted. Feel this.
So these start off as planks.
Wow.
Like
Yeah.
I think they're like 8-foot planks. They get cut into
That's what
pieces.
reminded me of
They get
the Home
shaped.
Depot.
They get burned, which
Yep.
is a new thing that we actually asked them to add
This is the
to
second
match
week
what we're
of the
doing
burn.
with.
Oh,
Yeah.
the border?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
So all the burning is supposed to
So much love
emphasize what
put
we're
into
doing
it.
with the staves of the barrels.
Yep.
Everything is lasered and engraved. We want to make it special, and then it is sanded down to 10,000 grit, which is the
Wow.
glass feeling that you have.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Baby but
absolutely.
smooth right there.
They
they
Right?
That
take
looks so
they
cool.
take about
40 hours.
I think about total 5 hours a piece.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they put some time into it. We really appreciate them
Absolutely.
doing it, and
yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks to our
They got in today,
engraver
so-
guy.
Thank you so
Even
much.
this little ice emblem with the
Oh, yeah.
whiskey in it, that's the
That's to the
detail.
T right there, too.
Immaculate.
Yeah.
Immaculate.
We always
Where is this from? Where they're located?
Hold on.
Where?
So they
I
are
gotta
located
say,
out of Colorado. They are a
Thornton,
very,
Colorado.
They're an
My
amazing
neighbor.
company.
I'll
We really
give the
appreciate what
address.
they do.
they
They do some amazing work, and
In
but
reality,
they
our-
ask us not to promote it. So we send them the
Really?
order every week. They
They don't
get it
wanna
taken
get
care
over
of. It gets it sent here. We appreciate what they do.
we extremely appreciate what they do because, I mean, they make the show run for sure.
But it's cool.
It's so cool.
You know, I've only seen things like this once, and somebody I knew, I think it was my Uncle Josh. He had a pin, and I remember he was trying to burn it to the wood, but it was so hard to move.
Well, your
It got
Uncle
kinda-
Josh is kind of
okay, right. Okay,
Let's be honest.
but I
We know
remember.
about. I don't know about Josh. He seems like a good guy. I don't know.
So, my best friend growing up was Josh.
Yeah.
Josh's brother's Chris.
You know,
Okay.
so Justin, you
Their
don't even understand
fathers.
how small of a world this is.
Yeah.
So
I'm seeing how small the world is on our chat. Yeah.
But my uncle and my uncle that I'm speaking of, they were best friends growing up. But
BFFs,
their brother and sister, you know, had
Our
me and
parents.
Trinity.
My sister is their mom. My best friend's brother is their dad.
Yeah.
So they were best friends
Both of
before.
our uncles.
Yeah, my
Uncle
mom.
for
My
my
mom.
dad, my uncle for my mom.
So does that make me like uncle number 7 in this
No.
line?
Right.
Holy
No.
shit.
No, hold
That
on.
makes you Uncle 97.
Right.
We have
Time
so
out.
many damn uncles.
The uncle, you're still Dose.
Dose.
I'm numero
Yeah,
uno.
you're still Dose.
Dose.
You're
Hands
still
down.
Dose. I'm numero
I've earned
uno.
the number.
That's what it
Absolutely.
is. But yeah, me and him we met in middle school, good friends. We became really good friends.
Me and him were, by the way.
I haven't talked to him since your baby shower. Actually, I haven't talked to him in a long time.
Yeah.
People grow. It
happens, yeah.
They
on different
expand and they go
Yeah.
on different paths.
It happens.
I still love him. If he were to call me and say, "Hey, I need help with this," I would still drop what I'm doing today to go help him.
Yeah. Dig a hole.
Yeah, I fucking love him still to this day.
Yeah.
We just don't communicate on a daily basis.
It happens, man.
Yep.
We grow apart and together.
Grow up. Exactly.
I mean, it's just how this world is. Which
how the
also
world is.
reminds me, we're getting to the point where we need to start talking about. So usually, it's called the Dad Dime of the Week, right? That's what we call it.
It's the mom dime.
Dime of the
Mom
week.
dime?
Yeah, but so we have to do it separately. So one for
It's
each.
weird if I say it.
Whoa,
I'm
that's
gonna
like
be
a
honest.
gang sign for moms. That's
Moms.
crazy.
It's moms. It's weird if I say it, but because we're dad dimes, you guys are mom dimes.
I mean,
Officially, right?
Yep.
Very correct.
So we would love to hear the mom dime of the week.
And you knew you were going to have one because that's what we do on every show.
Trin,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Trin gave a pretty good mom dime of the week last time.
Yeah, yep.
Do you remember what it was?
We will be putting it through our
Either no, but
new
it was a
AI
good
system,
one.
and they'll be sending it out very shortly.
I don't know. Just cherish every moment you have with your baby, and don't ever take any of it for granted. If they want to go outside with them. You don't know if tomorrow is promised.
Yeah, work out, fatty.
No, not even that. If you want to go sit and lay in your grass, go lay out in your grass while your baby plays. Horizontal parenting is okay.
Yeah.
If you need to lay down while you're
Sunbathe,
parenting
fatty.
your child, do it.
I'm just joking.
Okay. See, I know that's not it.
And this is the reason why it's really hard for us to do clips.
Oh,
is because he keeps adding in things
Oh,
like this.
cool.
Bougie. My washer's done.
Oh,
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
That is
fucking guy.
lit. Justin, that's lit.
Just so you're aware.
We'll have to talk about that after. How did you get that?
my washer's done right now, so
Yeah.
I need to know about that.
Sorry,
every week he brings that up.
guys. Yeah.
That's sick.
Mom dime of the week.
Me, I would just say I really want to tell all the moms, please follow your own instincts, and whatever you feel about mothering, follow that. I've had so many different women try to tell me so many different things. And
bitches.
it's so, yes, seriously, you dumb bitches. It's so fucking annoying to hear so many things you don't want to hear, or like you'll say like, hey, me personally, I don't want to give my baby sugar, so I'm like, I'm not going to give her sugar. And everybody's like, she's going to be exposed to it. Like, just follow your gut. Fuck what anybody else has to say. And just do what you do with the parenting. If it feels right in your soul, it probably is right. The mom instinct, I didn't think it was going to kick in for me. But now that I have a baby, it absolutely did kick in for me. And so if you feel like parenting your baby one way and somebody says something different, follow what you feel. You're right. That's your baby. You're right. So,
Correct.
I mean,
Or call Uncle One and Uncle Dos.
well, yeah, and if you have good support system, go ahead.
no, but I mean, if you actually think about it, though, like it, we live in a world where everyone has a goddamn opinion.
Yeah, and
Like,
it's so annoying. Like,
have your own. It's okay to have your
and
own.
You don't
Yes,
have to live
and then, but
what
what's
other
also
people
even more
think.
irritating is that you should know that other people have their own opinions. You shouldn't speak on their opinions. If you know that somebody has a different opinion than you, leave that shit alone. You know, unless they're like doing toxic things and like, you know, creating a toxic space for anybody who just human beings,
Yeah.
then say something, intervene. But if people are just doing their own thing and minding their business, mind your business. What's the big deal? You know what I mean?
Well, okay.
To an extent, Justin. To an extent.
But no, like let's go through time though. Like, you know, teething, right?
Yeah.
My parents were always told, put bourbon on the gums. Thank God I'm doing a bourbon talk show.
You
Like-
gave me a fucking
But-
advice of
but
my
you're
uncle.
But everyone's like, oh
You're
my
welcome.
God, don't do that. That's terrible. It's
No.
horrible. You're poisoning your kid.
I was fine.
I didn't do anything. But as time has gone on, like there's so many, and we were talking. So we have a, so we're doing all these shorts, right? And they're all going out there right now. And one of them was from Eric, and it was like, why I don't give my kid an iPad. And he's
I
like,
got fast shame for it.
he did, and he's like,
Not he. Not bullshit.
no, it was you. It was you.
No bullshit.
So-
it was your big ass
it was
and
you.
Eric's big ass. I was hidden. Like Ella's hiding it.
So they said that they're like, you know,
Eric's
how
big
dare
ass.
these
Yeah.
dads say,
Justin's
like,
fat
there's
ass.
times when you should give your kid an iPad. They're not even good dads. And then another was like, yeah, and they're fat too. They obviously don't like play with their kids. And I was like, listen here,
What?
man.
I'm skinny and I don't play with I don't
Listen
go outside
here, you
at
little
all.
cop.
Yeah.
No, that'll get you a bit. Well,
I
that's
didn't say
Activision.
it.
That's Activision. That's fine.
I didn't
but
say it.
if you look at this stuff, though, man, like everyone wants to have their opinion on how you should be doing your life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
None of them are in your life.
Yeah.
I'm
So
sorry you live in your mom's
don't have an
fucking
opinion.
basement and you don't
Yes.
take flights across the country
Right.
like DadDimes does.
Well, let's
Like-
also talk about how there's so many girls on TikTok like posting like, let's post my normal reality of me cleaning, and it's a bitch living in filth. Like you have fucking cracked eggs on your counter. There's hair and fucking dirt stuck in it. Like that's so gross. You know, there's like ridiculous things like you're sweeping under your couch and you're pulling out months and months of rats that are dead and feces and like what the hell's going
I
on?
don't-
You know,
I don't know what you're watching. Holy
TikTok.
hell.
Okay, is anybody on that side of TikTok? Please normalize me because
Yeah,
that's
it's okay.
real.
We don't watch TikTok. They
We're
don't
not-
stream us, so they can go.
They don't stream us. Yeah.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Our
But I
age
just see so many
difference is
different.
way different
Yeah,
than
but I see so many like crazy
Kristen.
things that are normalized, and it's like hell no. Like you're not about to judge me because I'm doing normal stuff. Like I'm
My
living
videos
normal
are
stuff.
on
But
TikTok and Instagram are so extreme. It's like
Yeah, me
Jesus
too.
loves you, and it's like, hey, watch this guy get beheaded by the cartel.
That is not anything that I ever watched.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
my
yeah.
fucking-
Or I
that's
ended up
my
on
stream.
Justin.
I ended up on Brick
You don't be
TikTok,
scrolling
and
on
I was like
TikTok.
Brick
I'm
Talk.
not scrolling to
Have you seen
that.
that, Uncle? And they're like Brick Talk, and it's a lady mixing a big thing of gasoline and banana leaves, and then she's covering, and then it's
Oh,
turning into
cocaína.
a broken up powder, and it's like, and I'm
What
like, how
are
did I end
you
up-
watching?
Nothing, Justin. That's the thing. Is it's on my For You page. All this shit. No,
That shouldn't be for you.
It is.
Kimberly said, I'm on
I
the
like
same
multiple
side
points
of
of view.
TikTok. It's ridiculous.
See, Kim. Thank you, girl.
Kimberly, we love you.
Yeah. I don't share a lot of my For You page.
No,
on
let's hear it.
anything.
Let's hear it.
Oh,
because
it's extreme.
No. What is it? Charlie D'Amelio and the little
No.
hip shaking stuff.
It's like fucking, hey, we caught this filthy fucking whoever, and we're gonna cut his head off. And we're gonna shoot him. We're gonna do this.
That's how I know my uncle's a good man. There's no dancing TikTok girls on his For You page. It's beheadings and drug deals.
That's not okay. That's not better.
It's better than a
We
girl
don't
dancing
condone-
on his TikTok For You page.
Have you seen Nunchuck Tyler?
No. Although I
Oh
do
my
get
God.
a random pop up from Eric.
Let's see if I can.
What's his name?
Let's see if I
Not
can
my
set
son.
this up. Let me see if I can set this up.
Eric something. He's a gentleman that raps on TikTok.
Tyler has too many nunchucks? How? How can you have too many nunchucks? You gonna tell me I have too many nunchucks? You better watch it. Nunchuck Tyler's got so many nunchucks. It's a little crazy how many he has. Come at me. I got so many nunchucks. I'm the nunchuck master.
That's what I watch on TikTok. You guys are watching the wrong TikTok.
My TikTok algorithm
You're
is
watching
wrong.
the wrong TikTok.
I am not watching the wrong TikTok. Holy crap! You guys are getting into some weird things.
Well, Justin,
Oh,
we
my
see
TikToks
everything
are
you're
fucked up.
saying, but better.
That
We're like your your
Extreme.
TikTok is our
Extreme.
TikTok, but our TikToks are on crack. You know,
Yeah.
like we're getting everything you get, but
Okay, but so much
Better.
better. Okay. You don't get Nunchuck Tyler. Shout out to Nunchuck Tyler, man. He's having a good time.
I can't even
he
say
might
it right
sponsor you.
now. We're gonna get into ratings right now. We're gonna do neat, chilled, on the rocks.
All right,
On rocks.
all right. Miss Chill, the glycerin ball.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk about it. I have
Neat
opinions.
was from this.
Do you have opinions?
I do.
I do.
Okay.
We must
this
sound
one-
the same because he thought that was you that said that. That was me that said that.
But you guys are talking at the same time, at the same tone.
But
It
that
is
time-
crazy.
yeah.
They're sisters,
Me?
dude.
No, it's
They're
not that
sisters.
we're sisters. I swear
We're
to God,
twins, meant to
me
be.
and Trinity hung out in the ball sack. Me and Trin
I
were
swear.
sperm.
I mean,
no.
we hang out in the sack all the time.
But okay, but what I
it's
mean is
different.
ours is
Dimes on the
biological.
sack.
I swear to God.
Ours are
Physical.
by choice.
Okay, well, right, and that's great. And
Ours
I
is
feel
by
like me and
chance.
Trin, yeah.
Period, sis.
That's not how it works.
It-
Biology
well,
doesn't
no,
work that
you-
way. It
you
doesn't
don't
sit
know.
there that entire time. I do know.
Do you remember your time in the ball sack, Justin?
Because we do.
And I remember
Were you high fiving?
we used to hang out
I'll
on
see you
the.
in 3 years, sis.
Uncle, you're right.
No, literally.
That's not how it works.
But Okay, Justin, you don't damn know
Stem cells
anything.
die
I mean,
pretty
I know
quick.
a lot.
He does.
Well, you don't know about us.
I know science.
me what you
Justin's
know
the
about
smartest
my
guy.
love.
All right, let's do.
I mean,
on
I
the
mean-
rocks.
no, let's hear it.
Or
Yeah,
neat.
neat,
Wait,
neat.
neat.
Fuck
Neat.
that. Don't pour me another glass.
No, it's okay. So, no, you're not going to do this because I want you to try something, anything that you want on the shelf.
Okay.
But we'll get to that after hours.
Okay.
Neat. So when we drank it out of this glass,
Certified.
when it was warm,
Out of the bottle.
1 to what?
1 to 5.
1 to 5.
Oh,
Just like last time.
You could do point like
1 being the lowest.
One
Yeah.
being the lowest.
yes.
Okay.
This is a fidget, by the
Okay,
way.
so I always
See?
know this because I watch the show,
It's a fidget.
but should I base off of
It
how much
really
I
is.
like it, or
you base it on
like how much I like it out of the 3 tastes, or
Yeah.
like what it is in general to me?
what it is in general to you.
Okay, what it was in general to me was a 3, but if I'm comparing it to everything, it would be a 5. I thought that without.
What would you compare it to?
White Claw.
Well, I'm comparing it to its other, like when it was chilled and when it was melted
Crown
down.
Royal Apple.
No. Okay. So is it a 3 or a 5? So, like, if you're like...
Oh,
if-
to me, like just tasting it, first impression.
That's it. Like,
Okay,
would
let me
would
give
you
it a-
pour
let me
this
give
out
it-
of a bottle into a glass without
Oh.
any alteration? Well, like, would you be like, ugh, 1, I'll never do that again, or 5
Not
every
drinking.
You know
single
what?
time?
It's
That's
my
what it
turn.
is. That's what it is.
I'm a
Welcome back
Native
to-
American, so hell yeah, I'll go to a 4 then.
All right.
I would throw that shit back. I would.
right.
Our people are drinkers of the fire water.
It's my turn.
So, like, yes.
It is
Go ahead.
now, yeah.
Go ahead.
Chilled.
No.
Neat.
No.
Neat.
You're doing the
in
first
the
neat.
rock-
Just dry.
or in the sniffer.
Just dry.
Out of the bottle without any alterations into the glass.
Did you feel like this?
Oh, hell no.
I did.
Both of you guys
It's okay. Whatever
The
you want.
last
It's
rating
fine.
for me was a 4. It was not that good.
4? No. 4 is like really good.
Yeah, so 1 to 5, 5 being the
5
best,
is the
1
best.
being
So 2.
terrible.
Okay, it was a 2.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
And we had that little mouth ball in it.
Well,
Hold
hang
on.
on, hang on.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
We watch DadDimes every week,
Um,
and I always wonder why are people so having such a fucked up time
It's
getting
hard
their
ratings. I don't
Well,
understand why
now,
they can't figure it
now
out.
that I'm in
One's
person,
the
I
worst,
get it.
5's the best.
But Uncle, but we both know that. Just now that we're here in person, I feel like it's like
I
Try
don't.
to ask.
You don't know when you're there. You're like, oh, I get it. It's okay.
Neat.
Yeah.
It's a little.
different.
For me, I'm gonna give it a 2.5.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, 2.5.
For how much you were smelling it, I thought you were gonna love
He
it.
gave it a lot of sniffers.
I sniffed the shit out of it.
No, I thought that she had cocaine in the vaporizers. I'm just
It did.
kidding.
I mean,
Kiana.
Sorry.
I know Woodfords.
Sorry.
I love Woodfords in like Jack and Woodfords.
I mean, it's like a standard drink. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's good. It's a solid bourbon if you want to try it.
it's true. And that's why it's a 3 for me. Like, this is...
Okay.
So...
I went 2.5 because it's in the middle.
You went to... so
2.5
th-
in there?
three's...
2.5 plus 2.5
Is 5?
5.
Yeah. So...
Tucker.
That's Tucker. So I always talk to people. I'm like, when I grade assignments, right? And everyone's like, "Well, I did what you asked me to do. Why didn't I get an A?" I'm like, "Well, you didn't go above and beyond. That's what an A is. Like a C is standard. This is slightly above standard. That's what Woodford is. I mean, like if you go with like a regular bourbon, like a blackjack, and I love Jack Daniels. That is one of my favorites throughout time, and that is like a hereditary issue through several generations, and that's fine.
Yep.
Like that is a standard 3 blackjack across the board, or 2.5 across the board, because if you're gonna do like a bourbon and Coke, or just bourbon, or just something to kind of like ease the tension, that is like the baseline. This is slightly above the baseline. That's what it is. It's nothing above average. It's nothing excellent. It's nothing like, holy shit, if I
will say
have
that, yeah.
$2,000, I'm going to spend that money on a bottle of bourbon. I mean, I want to do that for this. That's dumb. This is above average. It's nothing spectacular. I mean, the label of it being Kentucky bourbon is because they got sponsored that year. We have a Macallan Jack Daniels down there. It is still Jack Daniels. It's nothing special. Like Macallan didn't put their race fuel in it.
McLaren.
Same. McAllen. No, McAllen, we have an 18-year over there. It is way better. McLaren, I see what you're saying there. Yeah.
Wait, am I mistaken? McAllen is a... That's a name.
It's a Scotch.
No. You're going to think I don't want to say something dumb, but I'm going to. That's,
you can never say anything dumb on Dead.
That's from Home Alone, right? McAllen?
That's McAllister.
McAllister, damn it! Okay, never mind. Continue.
Close. So it's slightly above 2.5. I mean, it's a 3.0. Like, if it's around and it's a good price, I would buy this over Jack.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's good to know.
Glycerin ball. Chill down.
You didn't
fight the taste.
You didn't like it when it cooled down.
I didn't.
Why?
Because it made it taste way more potent. I couldn't really taste what it tasted like cherries or vanilla, anything like that. But it intensified the taste.
And you did not like it. So, out of a 1 to 5, and your first rating being a 2.
When it was chilled, I would say a -1.
I mean, we don't do negatives. So
Point
you could do a 1.
All right, 0.1.
You could do a 0.
You could do 1. It's 1 to
do
5.
0.
Sorry, Dad. It's 1.
1. Okay.
Trent is my twin. I completely agree.
Trent is my twin.
Twin.
I'm gonna make that a tramp stamp. By the way, it's gonna go on my back now. Trent is my twin.
Yeah.
Uncle Justin.
Me too. We'll get matching tats now, Uncle Justin.
Done. Are you kidding me?
You got it.
Don't you even?
Wait.
We're
Do you know
doing
how
it.
cool that would be? A leopard print. A
I want to
skinny
get your
shirt.
You're gonna have
Trent
your
is my
face with
twin.
2 thumbs up. Trent is the twin.
That would be so sick. I would do it. I'm just not even a tattoo guy. I would do it.
All right, done.
But I will completely agree. That was I feel like it brought out all of the alcohol taste.
Gotcha.
There was no, like, quote unquote, you say notes to it. I didn't taste the barbecue sauce. I didn't taste the wood. I didn't taste the vanilla. I think it completely took away from the flavor.
Okay.
I agree.
So it would make it a
1.
Gotcha.
1. 2.5 still.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yep.
It didn't kill it for me. It didn't make it worse.
Really?
Didn't make it worse.
Why?
Did make it better. My opinion.
Why?
So
I want to understand
So
because
the
I feel
good
like
news
it made it
is
so
we're-
sharp. So
Sharp
it wasn't
is a good
sharp.
Takes
to you?
yours, my darling.
Okay. I'm
this
only
is
5
not the
years
whiskey
in.
you're looking for. No,
Okay.
We're getting into the spring months, which means like 70s, 80s, 90-degree days. To cool things down is just kind of nice. Like it takes off the edge a little bit. For me, it didn't change the flavor. It just changed the ability to consume it. So when you bring it down a few degrees, it doesn't. It's easier to digest.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I mean, I like it, but it's not uprating it by any means. It's just a consistent 3 for me.
Okay.
And it's going to change a little bit when you put it on ice because diluting this really does remove a little bit. For me, removes a little bit of flavor.
Yeah.
So we're going to get to that now on the rocks. So you put it on ice. What do you think?
I liked it. I feel like the water.
You like it a little bit better.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like the watering of it down brought more of the flavors out. Honestly, I feel like in the glycerin bowl, I feel like that's what I was missing with this. It needed the watering.
It needed to bring it down a little
so
bit.
you could taste the
Okay.
flavor.
Yeah.
Because I feel like before you could only taste alcohol, but this you could taste the barbecue sauce, the
The
cherry,
barbecue sauce. What kind of
I know.
barbecue sauce, by the way? Is it like?
the devil's spit.
Okay,
That's
so
an actual thing. That's for
Famous
Uncle. I was
Dave's.
thinking that, but yeah, that's an actual barbecue.
so it's not a
sauce.
mayonnaise based. It's
So, yeah, it was just so weird when
Which
Uncle
I'm
said
still
that
waiting for.
because I would agree with that. It's like a devil's spit, it's spicy, it's flavorful, it's good, it's good. But the fact that it was watered down, so you couldn't taste it. I think that a lot of alcohols taste like nail polish remover.
Okay.
And so I feel like watering it down took away that
Which, by the way, for
nail polish remover.
when you're actually
taste.
putting alcohol through a still, the first thing that comes off of the still is called the heads, and it is nail polish remover. I mean, that's what
Really?
is
So they
it's
remove that?
recycled. It is removed from the alcohol
So then why the hell do I taste it, Justin? That's crazy.
because you
What is
smell
the
it when you put it on
scientific-
your nails. Like you're consistently exposed
So-
as a female,
But,
and this
you
isn't
know,
like
the
a
thing
gender
is-
thing. But because you do your nails,
Yeah,
because
okay.
you're constantly exposed to these chemicals, you smell it.
I could almost agree with that, except for the fact that I haven't had my nails done in
But you have had your nails done before.
Okay, so that's why. Because I'm predisposed in it.
That's what I'm getting at. Like,
gotcha.
if you've... So...
No, that makes sense. Like, my uncle wouldn't experience that because he's never got his nails done consistently. Yeah. But me, I have, and so it's not filtered out of my brain. That makes sense.
Yeah. So what's your rating on it?
I'll give that a 3. I'll give it a 3.5. I liked it.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't trade.
I would say a 4.
You got a 4?
Okay.
My sister's exact.
What happened?
No. We'll get to it after hours. That is the funniest thing I think I've seen. You need to do a shout out back to Cherrywood because
I'm drunk. What?
Cherrywood. Jesse just joined.
So you said a 4?
That's correct.
Love a 4. Okay, yeah. Jesse joined. TJ, what are you at, man?
For me, it's going to be 2.8. It's solid.
Really? Okay.
Jack and Coke.
Yeah.
Or I say Jack. That's the terminology.
I mean, yeah. Whiskey
Woodford and Coke.
Gotcha.
Solid. I like it. Still, it's average.
It's consistent, man.
Consistently average, for sure.
So it's across the board 3 for me. It doesn't really change anything. You add ice to it, you add a mixer to it. It's going to be like it is a distinct Woodford taste no matter how you drink it, and it's fine. It's not bad. It's not spectacular, but it is something that you can just kind of just sit back and sip, enjoy.
Mid.
It is mid-range all day long. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. So I love it.
Solid.
That's good. That's the ratings, folks, man. This is it. This is DadDimes. We're at way over time.
Yep.
I know because I can see it in your face.
You're welcome.
Thank you guys so much.
We love you
We love
every
you.
time, man. Until next time, thank you for coming. DadDimes, baby.